What is going on? Thanks for tuning in. This is your pretty much tutorial of your Raptor bedliner, right? I do it a professional way. There are a few other different variations, but I try and do it the best way possible. There's some really awesome bedliner stuff. This is a really do-it-yourself kit. You can do it. It really lays down nicely and does a nice professional Raptor bedliner. So this tutorial specifically is for work trucks, right? Because this is not your normal. This is a brand new 2018 F-250. This is not your normal F-250. This is a work truck. If you can see, there's a Tommy gate right here. Got some stuff laying on it to show you, right? I already sanded the bed, and yeah, this is here. We'll come on the side to show you, right? So there's doors, right? There are handles that open here, like here, right? So I'm pretty much doing the top part of the bed line here, okay? If you can see, it's all masked off, and yeah, same on the other side. Yeah. So this part here opens up, and you can store stuff on the inside. So the thing is definitely the prep work, okay? Some of you just like putting paper, that's okay, but I'm keen on not having overspray. So this tutorial specifically is for work trucks. So first things first, number one, okay, got to get yourself a nice little, this saves you a lot of time. Get yourself a nice little DA sander and a compressor. Make sure you have a decent sized compressor, right? And I normally use 80 grit. There was a job when I first started I did long time ago. I used 180 grit, which honestly, use something really coarse. This saves a lot of time, I got a handful of pads here, and they're 80 grit, as you can see. 80 grit, right? Pretty much sand the entire bed with this, okay? And then all the hard to reach spaces, right? I got me some of this 80 grit, which is pretty much a roll, big old roll. All the little hard to reach places, I got that, and all the places that I really couldn't reach, I got some Scotch-Brite, right? Some red Flex Scotch-Brite. The thing is that some people like cutting corners. I don't personally like cutting corners. Some of you like to sand it really quick with that, and then use adhesion promoter. Honestly, if you want to be sincerely honest with yourself, do you want this to last a long time? Do you want your customer to be happy? Or do you want to do a crappy job, right? So if you want to do a crappy job, you're just going to pretty much use adhesion promoter, and then maybe like 6-7 years down the road, especially if this person is going to keep this truck, that bedliner is going to come out, because this is a work truck. So check this out. So I pretty much masked all of this off. This is what the customer wanted as well with the bedliner too. So check this out. So you see right here is black, right? So these hinges, they're hinges right here, or right here, right? That stuff, you cannot put bedliner on that stuff. Reason why is because when it dries, all these little things here, right there, right? It layers on top of it. And when you try and lift the top of the Tommy gate, or the top of this, you won't be able to lift it because it'll be so hard. So what I did is I had some leftover black paint. Some people might use spray cans. My take on spray cans is that you get what you pay for, right? And I did it on both sides. So I had some leftover black paint from some of my old customers' jobs, and pretty much I added some hardener with some clear coat hardener with this, and I put 2 coats, which is probably going to last them forever. So I put some paper over here. I sanded this part with Scotch-Brite really well, the red Scotch-Brite right here, and then pretty much painted it. black. I didn't want to paint the top because there's some bare metal. So all the bare metal that you see and you've sanded, okay, you can get yourself the U-Paul. Let me go get it. Hey guys, what's up? Let me go get it. So you can get yourself some etching primer, right? It doesn't matter if you wanna do, oh, I'm gonna do a U-Paul, right? Then go ahead and get yourself some U-Paul. These are the two recommended ones to highly get. The U-Paul Universal Adhesion Promoter, right? And then you've got the Acid Etch Primer. Let me show you guys this real quick. So you got these two right here, right? Now, if you want to use a different etch primer, you're more than welcome to. If you want to use a cheaper etch primer, like at AutoZone, O'Reilly's, whatever, you know, you're more than welcome to. But this is what's recommended for this, because it's U-Paul. So what's going to happen next is all of the bare metal, places with bare metal, you're going to end up putting the etch primer all over the bare metal. So I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys this. So real quick, guys, check this out. So this doesn't need a paint booth, but just in case, I always wear my paint suit and a mask. So all the places that you see bare metal, right? Like there, a little bit there. Gotta spray there's some there. Got to spray the etching primer. So my next thing is that I'm gonna be cleaning this. I'm first gonna tape off this black spot the black right there, because I cannot put bed liner on there. I have to be able to take it out, and I'm gonna be taping that off and pretty much cleaning everything with wax and grease remover. Then the etch primer, and then at the bottom edges here. Like here at the bottom, there, in the corner up there, and a few other places that it couldn't reach, I'm going to be using the Universal Adhesion Promoter. And then I spray the bed liner. So I'll be back and to show you guys progress. Alright, thanks. Stay tuned.